are high end. So it has seen that there's no reason to put, something that is inexpensive, something that is not what expensive, because it knows that if this ones lives in high-end area, they don't need to, or they might not be looking for something cheap. But people in, ghetto or local area, they definitely, most of them will be looking for something that is cheap. So and that is why I started with looking stylish doesn't have to be expensive. Then anybody that's in a ghetto that sees this kind of thing, we know that, okay, let me just check it out. I think they can have something that I can buy from here. So you can see if you are a 10 years beautiful as we make it without breaking the bank. Why is he using this word without breaking the bank? Because you said what? People that live in a ghetto or local areas. So all these things matters a lot, and it determines what the AI, which is ChatGPT or DeepSeek, is going to actually infuse into your into your content. And you can see here we have affordable prices. Somewhere that is staying, I don't know, but for most of us, we've done this, very well. If you see a particular product, the first thing you go and check is the price. At least just to know that, okay, no, let me stress myself. Let me first check the price. Then you cannot go to other things. If the price is beyond what you think you can afford, I'm very sure that you just close the tab, or you close that page, or you scroll up, or you scroll down, just to go and see, something that fits into your own budget as well. So you can see all this play without stress. These things are based on the additional thing we added to the prompt. So let's go back to the prompt again. So yeah, urgency. Always put urgency. An example of urgency here is this this one here, limited stock available. So you can tell us that I want to make a sale. We want to make this post friendly, and my goal is to ensure that my followers purchase from me at least 20 sales a day via WhatsApp business. That at least twenty sales a day is going to tell us that, oh, that means this person wants something that is urgent, like he or she wants people, to actually buy quickly. That is the urgency. So after this, then we can now go to the further instructions, which is the tone and the result. Okay, the tone is an example of the tone in this prompt here is this friendly. So friendly tone, you are telling to use a friendly tone in the content, or while generating the content. That's why you are seeing some of these things here. Hey, fashionista, slay, in style, and what else again? Turn heads and steal the spotlight. Those kind of things. If it is formal, it cannot use that kind of, words in the content. So that's that. And the end result, you can tell it the end result. So my goal is to ensure my followers purchase from me via WhatsApp business, or via WhatsApp, and my number is so thing. So another goal can be, I want to ensure that people visit my website and sign up for my courses. Book a session, for my spa services. Anything you can think of, depending on the business that you are working for, that can be the end goal. Then you can just add it here. Now let us expand this thing based on this formula that we have here. Now let's start. For the role, two ways you can use the role is, you can say assume. Okay, let me just do this, then I'll use the other one again. Assume the position. So we want to assign a role now for the AI. The AI can assume any position, like it can take up any position. You are the one that will just tell it to do that, and it will do that perfectly for you. Now for this thing too, let's say assume the position of a professional content, or let's say social media manager. Remember that based on the example that we used, we said, let's say a business wants you to manage, their social media pages, and you need content for their page. So we are now saying assume the position of a professional social media manager with over 20 years of experience managing social media pages for top brands with 99.9% success rate and sales. Success rate, sales, and brand awareness. Wow. Now look at what you are doing. You are trying to prepare the AI to take a particular position or to take a particular role. This one is as if you want to hire somebody. You are telling it to do a job that somebody that is a professional in the field, in this social media management field, with over 20 years of experience. You are expecting it to do a job that that kind of person is going to do. Now, if you like, you can put 50 here. It does not matter. Whatever thing, it depends on how deep you want the content to be. Now you're saying assume the position. You are telling the AI to assume the position now of a professional social media manager with over 50 years of experience managing social media pages for top brands with 99.9% success rate, sales, and brand awareness. Can you see that? Now you can now this one is just the role. We've assigned the role now here. You've told it what you want it to, assume. Then you can now put the action. Let's see the action. You can now say, okay, here, in fact, okay, here, instead of saying generate straight, so you can now say this, okay, okay, let's just put that under this place. That's after telling it what to assume, then you can now tell it what to, okay, I think that should be under the action. Let's just say, let's put it under the action. You are to manage a business social media pages, and the business name is 𝗔𝘀𝘀𝗶𝗴ህ stores, 𝗔𝘀𝘀𝗀 crafts, that sells leather products for males and females, for male and female adults. That sells, here you can also put top notch or quality and 100% leather products for male and female adults. Generate, now the action has started now. So this ones you are just trying to prepare it very well before you now tell it what to do. Generate a social, if you like, in fact, if you like, you can leave this generate for later, and you can also put it here. So you can say generate a social media page content. That will, okay, generate a social media page content that will drive. Now we are now going into the format. In fact, we've gone to the format, which is a social media page comment, and we are now talking about the context. So we want to talk more about the context now. Generate a social media page content that will drive followers on my social media pages to my website or my WhatsApp, okay, to my website, let's say, and my WhatsApp to purchase my product. Now, what else again? We've added context to it. We've added context to it. Then okay, we can now say okay the target audience. Okay, we've added target audience already because we said we've said the business name is this that sells quality and for male and female adults. So the target audience is set already. Then the urgency. Now you can say I have just 100 products in stock and want to clear all in 3 days. Yes, so you can put that there. So now let's go to the further instructions that you can set there. So the tone, let's say the tone, let's put the tone here. So you can say use a friendly, use a mixture of friendly and formal tone because I sell my products to uh, working class adults as well. So you can see we are typing, it's as if we are talking to somebody, and that's just the best way to view it so that you can actually write the best thing out. So you can see, okay, the end results. Okay, I think we've added the end results under this action as well. So I don't want to be splitting this because it might not really look nice, but then we can still split it to have all those, to have all these things that I've highlighted here, so that we can see where those things fall in the content. But then let's just finish this as well. So you can now say, well, let's just put the end result again. This content should lead to sales and also a great awareness of the great product we sell. Now once this is done, you can we can now use this. Now this generates, we can stop here. So let's just split this. Then we can, the context is a social media page content that will drive followers on my social media pages to my website and my WhatsApp to purchase my product. I have just, this one is the urgency. So from here we have the target audience here for male and female adults. Okay, so I just want to split this so you guys can actually see. Then I'll take it back quickly. Then okay, there's no way we can split this actually because it is together. So let's just leave it. Let's just leave this, and then because this generates is still under the action. Then okay, so that's fine. So this is everything here. Let me just copy it again and put it down here. Then I'll take off all those label that we have there. So let me take this off. Alright, so you can now see that this, can you see how this prompt is now? This was a former prompt we used. Can you see the two now? This was the former prompt we used. Now let us use this and see what this is going to give us. Wonderful. Can you see this now? Can we all see this? Now it says 3 days only. Why did it say 3 days only? Because I said it has to be cleared in what? In 3 days. Premium leather, limited stock, luxury you can feel, quality you can trust. At Hydeetech Crafts, we bring you 100% premium leather product that redefine class and durability. Whether you are dressing for work or a casual outing, our collection of finely crafted leather bags, wallets, belts, and footwear will elevate your style effortlessly. Why choose Hydeetech Craft? 100% genuine leather, no peeling, no fakes. Correct. Elegant and durable, perfect for working professionals and style. Oh my god. Can you guys see what is here? These are types of content. I'm very sure you'd have seen things like this before online. And this is how most of them generate all this content. You can see how specific it is to the particular business. You can even see it added hashtag for you by itself. It did not even tell it. It even did it by itself because it knew that since you've set a social media page, then you might need hashtags that you can add to accompany the words they post. So this is how you can generate prompts for whatever business that you want to do. Ensure that you add all this efficacy there so that you can actually get the best out of it. Now you can actually modify this further and say generate 20 social media page contents. Generate 20 unique, you can say unique and converting social media page content, because this is what you'll be doing. Most times you will not be generating one at all. You want to generate sets of contents that you can use plenty times, like many times at once, so that in fact if you like you can schedule those posts and continue to play for the rest of the month. That is another thing you can do, and that is why social media management is not really hard. It's very easy. You can do all the work at once, then you go and sleep. So let's see what this can do for us. Even if you want 100, just put it there. It's going to do that for you. You just need to command it. You need to prompt it well, and you are just going to get the results. So let's see day one. So you can see telling you build hype and awareness. Okay, you see, you work hard, you deserve the best. Our genuine leather product built for elegance, strength, and durability. 100% leather. You can see limited stock alert. 100 premium leather pieces available. So okay, we have 5 for day one. You can see for day one we have 5 posts. We have 5 posts that it has generated for us. Now if you are the one that wants to sit down to be creating all these things, believe me, for this 20 you can spend 1 year before you can create such content. That's why you see that we have a lot of content out there now, because we have something that is helping in creating those contents. Before, you will rarely find pages with a lot of content, except companies that actually hire professional content writers that will sit down, write content for them, and actually put it on their pages. So, but with the help of AI now, in fact, you can generate 100 contents, like 100 social media pages, 100 social media page contents at once without any issue. So you can see it is up to 20 already, just for the 3 days. You can see what it did. At least we did not need to, we did not really have to tell it again that okay, ensure that this thing covers the 3 days. You can see by itself it splitted that 20 into the 3 days. You can see day one, oh sorry, day one, day two, then day three, then finally bonus post for extra sales boost. Okay, who loves a good, it's just how to, by itself it divided it and showed us what we wanted and gave us what we wanted. If you read through all these things, you guys are going to see how powerful these messages are. You can see post screenshots of messages from happy buyers. You can see it is even telling you what to do. So you can see that it is even telling you some of the things that you can do. It's saying customers are rushing, don't be left out. I'm very sure you'd have seen some of these things before. Ladies, class is in the details. Look at it. Post screenshot of messages from happy buyers. telling you what to do. Join the trend. Order your Abike Crafts leather piece today. Nothing completes your outfit like a timeless leather bag. You know, honestly, I don't know, but I'm not sure if you guys are saying this. These are unique posts that you can use for your pages. In fact, it will be as if you wrote all these things yourself, like you sat down to write all these things. Now, mind you, one thing I want to say here quickly is that regardless of how unique this thing is to please, sometimes, in fact, most of the time, you might need to actually copy these things out and edit it, like add your own touch to it. Add your own touch to make it humanly. Yes, this one is okay too. In fact, you might not need to, do anything, especially for this type of content. You can leave it, but if you read it and you feel like, oh, there's still something I can add, you can add it to a specific post if you like. So what you just need to do here, if this is a normal post, is for this day one, copy this one. You can paste it on your notepad, or you take it to your social media page box directly. That is a text box on your social media page, and add the image, then you can post this straight. So that is how to generate content for this. Now let us just do one more example and we are done with this. So this one more example, I'm going to, I'll be using that. I'll use the second way you can assign the role, and I'll be using Deepseek first, then before ChatGPT. So let's just see the difference. But everything we've been doing here on this ChatGPT is the same thing, the same way, the same method, the same idea is what you're going to use for Deepseek as well. So yeah, let me take this off, and let me use another role, another way you can assign the role. So you can see you are a professional and international story writer. Okay, no, let me not use mechanical engineer. You have traveled to over 10 countries. To deliver golden metal tanks, golden water tanks. Your product is rated 20/20, and you have gotten 20/20 because of its durability and special design. Okay, let me just stop here. But it's something that you can continue to add to it. Now let me just go down. See, you have been invited to submit a proposal for a project with the Nigerian government. Yes. So when you are done with this, so you can see this one, we are saying you are a professional. Now we are now telling it that okay, you are the one. So we are giving it that okay, you are the one. Then we are not telling you to do a particular thing for us later. So you can see you are a professional international mechanical engineer. You have traveled to over 10 countries to deliver golden water tanks. Your product is rated 20. Okay, you can say with 100% success rate and completion. Your product is rated 20/20 because of its. Please don't mind this. Don't mind all these errors. Even if you paste it on ChatGPT like that, it's going to correct it. It will understand it, correct it, and give you what you want. So, but you can also check for those typo errors yourself. So with your product is okay, you have been invited to submit a proposal for a project with the Nigerian government, and you'll be meeting with committee in charge of this project in 2 days' time. You are required to submit a proposal a day before the meeting. This project should be worth millions. However, use your discretion to determine how much this could cost. Generate the proposal and ensure it is internationally standard, convincing, and capable of winning the contract, because I'm contesting with other five other professionals in this business. Now, another thing you can do, for some of these prompts is that you can ask the AI if it understands what you've told it to do. Example is you can say, do you understand what I have asked you to do? You can ask it further and say, also, what do you think I need to add to make this more a very high, or to what do you think I need to add to increase my chances of winning this contract? So you can ask it that as well. So you can say, do you understand what I've asked you to do? Also, what do you think I need to add to increase my chances of winning? Now you are not asking it. This one you're asking it will answer this one first. Forget about this thing that you've written at the top. Once it gets here and reads this part, it will first, answer all these ones before it now generates the content for you. Now let's see what this one is going to give us. You don't need to combine all of them. You can copy it like this. Then, before I do this, I want to actually show you something with this last one we did. Now you can see that these 20 contents are arranged, on this long, long like this. You can actually tell it that, okay, I want you to tabulate the contents. So you can see this one I'm telling it to do is to, put all the contents in a table, like in a table format. Then it should now, put the contents in a table format so that you can actually pick it or actually see it clearly. So let's see what it's going to give us. Then before we now look at the last prompt. I'm not connecting. So you can see what's happening here. Can you see that we have a table here like this? Can you see date, post number, content title, post content, call to action? I did not tell you to put all these things, so by itself, it just knew that, okay, these are the things that it needs to put for it to actually give you a real table, like a confirmed table of what you've told it to generate. Can you see it? So you can see that this one is even clear compared to the last one that we did now. So just tell it whatever thing you want. It is going to actually do it for you. If you are lost, tell it that you are lost and tell it to explain to you, in another way that you can understand. So let me put this. Let me put this one. There's one other thing I want to show you again after this. We're going to test this here. Let me leave it and let's go to Deepseek AI. Let me put this here as well and let's see. So we're going to look at the two. We're going to look at the rest. So you can see. Okay. Let's see what this one has given us. Okay, alright. So you can see that it started with the response to this question that I've asked here. Do you understand what I've asked you to do? You can see I understand your request perfectly. To increase your chances of, then it is now asking, sorry, it is now answering also, what do you think I need to add to increase my chances? So it's now saying to increase your proposal should be comprehensive and professional, cost effective, impact driven, risk management, proof of excellence, strong closing and call to action. Now it's not saying now I will draft the proposal, stay tuned. So you can see it has drafted the proposal for you. So can you see it? So can you see? If you read through this thing, you are going to see how perfect this response is. This one is just a proposal. I'm just trying to show you other things, different from using it for a business. So that's just it. Well, you might not be writing, well, even though you can use it to write proposal for business, but this one is not Yeah, this one is not that class because you have a class for that. But these are the kind of things that you'll be doing. But this one is just random anyway. But if you read through these things, I will encourage you guys to try it out. I will drop the prompts so that you guys can actually follow it as well, or actually use it yourself. Or maybe I should not even drop it. I'll allow you guys to type it out because at least you guys have been watching me, then you can actually type it out and write it yourself. That way you can even understand it better. So this is what ChatGPT gave us. Let's look at what DeepSeek gave us. Okay, so you can see, yes, I understand your request. Okay, so you can see this one to answer this question first. So you need a professionally crafted with competing against five. The proposal must highlight your expertise, the unique features of your golden water tank, and your proven track record. Should be convincing international standard and tailored to meet specific of Nigeria government. Okay, so you can see this one has given us to increase your chances of winning a contract. So you can see it has given us these things again. So you can see these are the things that it is telling us to add so that we can actually win a contract. You can see this one is just like a personal advisor, like somebody you can talk to assist you with, the problems that you have. So you can see, so it's saying by including these elements, you will present a comprehensive, professional, and competent way. Good luck with your meeting. So this good luck, you can say, okay, generate. You can see that ChatGPT generated it for us without even telling it to do that. So you can tell this one, so you can say generate a sample proposal using the information above. So let's see what this is going to give us. Wow, you can see how long we have to wait for it to actually do justice to what I've told you to do. Fine. Okay, so you can see this proposal is designed to showcase your expertise, highlight the unique value of the product, and demonstrate your commitment to delivering a successful project. Good luck. So you can see, look at what this thing has given us. Imagine, just try to imagine if you are the one that wants to actually do this yourself. Just try to think about it. How many months will this take you to do? And I'm very sure that if you read through this proposal, even if you yourself you read it, you will see that you can actually judge from your own, reading that even if I'm the one that somebody submitted this proposal to, that means I will not have any choice. I have to, ensure that I give this project to the person. Now, the difference between you and let's say if this is a real proposal truly, remember I said I am doing this together, alongside five other professionals in the business. If this, let's say all the professionals are in this group now, definitely they are going to use the AI to generate their content. Now, how do you stand out? What will make you stand out is the information, the prompt, how well your prompt is, the prompt you gave to this AI, and the information you supplied into that prompt is what will make your proposal stand out better. So if you don't provide enough information and one of your competitors provide much information to the AI, it is going to generate a more better proposal than the one you've done. And mind you, like I said earlier, always ensure that you go through what it has written for you so that you can make adjustments yourself. Remember, AI is just an assistant. It is not to do the full job for you. Even though it's going to make your work very easy, you need to actually put in your own effort as well. Add your own human touch to it and ensure that it is actually working fine for you. And don't depend too much on it. Ensure you are adding your own touch to it. So most times when I generate contents like this, I make it even more unique by actually touching one or two things in the content, adding my own touch to it, making it look like I'm the one that actually wrote it from the beginning. So that is that. So one thing I want to tell you is that for the writing, I think I'll need to add again. Okay, well, that should be under the ebook writing. Is that okay? Well, by the time we get to the ebook writing, we're going to see how to actually do that. So, but sometimes you can actually tell it again to do something for you. Let's continue to use this DeepSeek. We've used ChatGPT enough. Then for DeepSeek, let's say I just want to do something else again, and which is an example of something that you can also do with this AI. So you can say explain, yeah, what else can we say? Explain digital skills and tech skills. Now, here, instead of saying this, you can say, okay, you are a digital, you are a, let's say, tech skills instructor. Explain digital skills and tech skills in a way that, so you can see, we would have even stopped here ordinarily. You can say explain digital skills and tech skills, but you can add more to it in a way that a 5, or you can say an 8-year-old will understand better and clearly without confusion. You can still go further again. You can say add or use important illustration or story. Okay, use important illustration and a storytelling approach if necessary. Yeah, so you can see that this one, you are just okay. You are a tech skills instructor. Explain user skills and tech skills in a way that an 8-year-old will understand better and clearly without confusion. Use important illustration and a storytelling approach if necessary. You can, in fact, you can still add more to it. I don't just want to waste time, just to show you this kind of prompt that you can also use again, especially for teachers. I don't know, but I'm very sure that we are going to have some teacher amongst us here. So this is something you can do. Always ensure that it is explicit. Don't just stop. Somebody might just stop here like this and say, Shebi, I've told you what to do. You are a test skill instructor, explain digital skills. In fact, somebody can even write it without putting this role here. But ensure you assign it a role so that it can actually do the job better like that, because you are just trying to put it in position of someone that can do the job better for you. So, and that is what you need to always do every time. Don't just make it generic so that it can do the work for you. So let's see. And let's see what this is going to give us. So you can even see the response. You can see the way it is answering you as if it is somebody. You can see saying all right. Look at it. You can see. Can you see it? The story of Mia and her magic toolbox. Once upon a time, there was a curious 8-year-old girl named Mia. One day, she was inside digital skills, the how to use tools. You can see test skills, the how to build tools. So you can see why are these skills important. Can you see the end or the beginning? Where I'm doing stuff there, she kept adding more tools. You can see. In fact, if you read these things, if you read what this thing has actually written here, you'll be surprised that this thing is a very interesting story that will allow anybody to understand the difference between digital skills and test skills. Can you see it? Well, if you can actually read through it quickly, you can pause the video to read what is there until you get to the end. So that is just it. In fact, there are so many ways, there are so many prompts that you can have, but I have given you the foundation, especially when you are using it to generate content for businesses. I've given you the foundation you need to actually use it perfectly. So please try something for yourself. I'm going to drop, assignments after this, like on the end screen of this video. Then you are required to do the assignment and drop the response. I think I'm still going to create a group so that you guys can actually be dropping the assignments there. So thank you so much for joining me on this journey to learn about how to use AI for businesses. So we've been able to look at how to use ChatGPT and Deepseek AI to generate content. I've also showed you some of the tips I use personally to generate content, and I've given you an idea of how to actually use all these things. So we are going to be making use of these tools for the other, in fact, for almost all the classes. So it is very important you practice this so that you won't get lost by the time we start using it in subsequent classes. Thank you so much. I'm going to draw the curtain down here, and I hope you guys are going to practice this. Put in much practice. Yes, I've told you this is not just a regular training, and you can see some of the things that we are doing here. If you happen to have been doing this before, it's fine. And if you've not done this before, it is also fine. Just ensure that what you are practicing what has been taught there. So if you have any question, let me know in the comment section of this box. And yeah, if you like the video as well, please drop your comments too. Your comments is very, very important as well. I appreciate those that drop comments in the last video. It's fine. I think that makes me feel cool that you guys actually learned something. So if you have learned something, ensure you drop a comment. Let me know. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys in the next training session. Bye.